Welcome to Wargroove.
Alright, we've got an exciting match tonight. This match is not on a quick play map, at least not yet. This map is on CAFO, one of the best maps in Wargroove. This is one of those epic maps that you'll see a lot of people play on. It's a lot of fun. I think it was one of the Mori maps. So this map is a little weird. I'll actually put my knight in front of the village, like this. And my commander will go to the side to capture it. And then even though my opponent has an alchemist there, I'm going to build a sword. There are reasons for all of this. So this map is called CAFO. It's a very fun little map. There's flagstone in some weird places. There's a square of flagstone in the middle of the map. And there are all these villages and these gates over here. It's a lot of fun. Now the reason I put my knight here is because I want to move my knight to crit the gate on my next turn. And then on the turn after that, I'm going to crit this village down here. And then on the turn after that, I'm going to crit this village, unless it's defended. So by putting the knight in front of the village, you can kind of get this awesome crit chain going. Now my opponent didn't quite put the knight in the right place, but this is the first time they're ever playing on this map. So you'll kind of get to see the difference in when you do it and when you don't. Alright, I was able to crit the gate, and now I'll move my commander forward. Now this little piggy is going to capture this for me. And I'm going to make a nice little spear to go up here and protect these villages from that knight. And then over here, I think I'm going to make a vampire. When you're player 1, you can make a vampire for some fun early aggression, and I feel like going a bit aggressive this game. Now my opponent has an alchemist, and I don't, and that will scare off the vampire a little bit, but I still felt like it was worth building. Now notice these pikes. It was very smart of my opponent, even though it's the first time on their stage, because they'll protect this village really well. I can chain my crit here, but I won't be able to chain my crit there. Also, the alchemist coming down like this means my harpy won't be able to attack that village either. So great plays, great protection all around. They're making some good stuff here. Ooh, they also made a harpy, and since I don't have an alchemist, I'm kind of forced to make one now. Well played. Well played, well played. Alright. So I make my alchemist, and I take out their village there. Now Sigrid is going to capture this village, and so that Sigrid can attack that one, I'm going to move my sword here to help. That'll help on a later turn. Now my harpy is going to move here and attack this gate. I'm trying to get the gate as low as possible so I can charge my groove off it later. That's pretty good. Let's end our turn here. Alright. Now my opponent has repositioned the knight to take out this village. That's interesting. Oh wow, I made a big mistake there. I didn't even see that. I didn't even realize that was there. But that's okay, because my knight can take that alchemist, and Sigrid can hit this pike. It won't be exactly worth the 600 gold, but it won't be that bad, and I can have some groove off of it. That could be the case. Dang, look at these plays. This is awesome. I've never seen anyone do this on CAFO before. Very exciting stuff. Alright, I don't think they're going to build anything else. So now my knight is easily going to take this guy out. And then we deal some decent damage to that pike. Let's see. 1. The movement on this is 3. Yeah, the knight will be able to attack me if I take it back. Let's be a little bit smart about this. And we're going to build another pike. That way the pike I just built protects this pike from the knight. Now, if the knight does go here, I can attack with my knight. If the harpy comes in, I have an alchemist, and I can take this back. Alright, pretty good. Should I make another harpy? They don't have an alchemist anymore. Another harpy will be pretty strong, but I'm going to make a balloon. so that I can move all these pikes around a little bit easier. And this is a very exciting game because I took out this bottom village, which is pretty normal, did all the gate crit stuff, but my opponent didn't. They went for a very different play style. Look at this. They're going in with pikes and harpies and my commander, which is really weird because I'm playing Sigrid. You know, Sigrid is scary. Sigrid can eat your troops. It is a healer. You don't usually deliberately create a Sigrid versus your troops type scenario. Well, my opponent might be trying to use their commander to take villages. That's really interesting. And they're denying me this every turn, so it's the same as having taken that. Oh, they even stole it! Wow! They're doing a really good job. Alright, here's what we're going to do. For a series of attacks, I'm going to try to get myself into the best position I can be in. There we go. The balloon to move troops wherever I want. Pretty good. I want to go in there. Okay. And that, perfect. I'm still losing on gold though, so we got to even this up. Make another one of these and then call it a turn. Alright, my opponent is playing a really great game for not knowing this stage. It's a very off-meta thing, using the knight to take out that village, then bringing the commander down. It's pretty scary. And I made that mistake letting my harpy get taken. I wasn't paying attention to the alchemist's range there. Very good opening. Very good opening. Now let's take a look just purely on units. Oh, that was great. They both moved up the pike and healed it. Now all their pikes are healed. They have 2 knights on the front lines. They can take out my knight with a harpy and then make it very difficult for my alchemist to revenge kill it. Maybe even impossible. I decided to back off though. That would have been cool, because they could have like gone in and... I have to say, my opponent is pretty scary. I'm going to have to be smart about what I do here. Alright, so given that they have a lot of knights and pikes, archer would be pretty useful. I think I can destroy this gate for a ton of groove. Then I can just eat something scary that tries to kill me. I gotta be careful where I stand doing it, because pike crits abound. Let's check the unit count. My opponent is 1 ahead, and has a little bit more gold and better income. Whoa! That is really good. Alright, I can definitely groove off this, or hit one of them. Let me see. Just checking the math. That's about 55 on average. It's not enough. I'd like to take one of these guys out if I can. I'm opening up Sigrid to some serious attacks if I do. I might want to back off a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crits me if I stand there. Oh wow, my opponent is really good. Look at that knight position. I'm crit if I stand there or there and attack the gate. And that crit could be used to kill me in combination with other things. Brilliant plays. Alright, I am afraid and I'm going to back off. My opponent has no anti-air at all. I'm going to make a witch. That'll threaten out the harpy. The knight can't hit me. The pikes are too far away. They have won this territory for the time being. But that's okay. That is a-okay, because I've got pikes up here, which will scare off most of their troopers for the time being. Now I'm going to retreat a little bit here. Let me see. There's a good place to go. Ooh, threats everywhere. But given that the witch is protecting all of this, the alchemist can go over here where it's a little bit more safe. If I take this, I'm feeding Dark Mercy a groove, which I really don't want to do, but it'll slow him down a little bit at least. My knight can heal off it, and if he comes after the knight, it'll get eaten by pikes. Okay, all in all, not a terrible turn. My opponent has a ton of gold, though. I have to say, their like pike spam supported by knights and a harpy, very good. Look at that Dark Mercia plays in the middle. All around very scary stuff. Now I need to start going more aggressive with Sigrid. Just have to make sure they don't have lethal on me, but the witch will help with that a little bit. This is a really good match. My opponent can easily charge Groove by just taking this village from me over and over again. The income says I'm ahead, but we both know that's not true. It also says I have more units, but we know that's a lie. This village is worth a unit. If they take it away from me, I lose a unit, we're even on income, and Dark Mercia gets a ton of Groove. Also, look at that crazy crit they're setting up on my stronghold. What can I even do about that? Oh, and they went for my sword instead of the village. Although that harpy is now... Yeah, and a golem. A golem is really strong on this map. I'm not sure if I can defeat it if I don't build my own golem or a dragon, which means saving up for it, I might not be able to use my witch very well. Alright, a series of things we can do. First, we get rid of that harpy, because that's absolutely the right call. Then, we get rid of that pike. No question about it. Now, I really just want to kill this stronghold. Can I please? I might be able to. Let's see, can he shield every side of it in time if I balloon like here? Or here? Maybe. I don't know. That I don't know. Pike crits do quite a lot to a stronghold, but I don't want to go too crazy on this. Because my own stronghold could be doubly knight hit and then taken down on the next turn. Best I could do like 50%, 60%, maybe let's say 55. 55 on average turns into 45, and then I get a pike crit on it, but lose all my units. Yeah, I don't win that trade. Nah. If I want to do something with my knight, I should take this village out. Probably. And I don't have my knight for this next exchange, but that's okay, because honestly, I can protect my stronghold just by doing this. 300 gold for 15 gold, 15 gold, that's like 30. It's 10% of a knight. 60 plus 60, so that's 150 right there. Yeah, so for 150 gold, I could make all these units much weaker. But then I'm nowhere near saving up for my golem. Sad. Let's take this guy out, because I can just kind of do this. And then this, and then, yeah, they can hit the stronghold. It'll just go really badly for them. How many turns to get my golem? Assuming that they can take 100 income away from me, 600 next turn. It would take 2 turns to get the golem, assuming I build nothing else, and I am going to keep building, of course. Well, I think what we really need is something that can fight a golem, which I do not have. Oh, Sigrid! Sigrid can eat a golem. What am I saying? Alright, we'll just plan on eating their golem. Good plan. I like this plan. I'm happy to be a part of it. Alright, now do I hide Sigrid in the balloon, put her in the forest? Can't crit me in the forest, can attack me in the forest. One of you can attack me in the forest. I still live, and I have many places to heal. Cool. Alright, I think this is pretty good. Let's end our turn there. Now, I don't really have a great place for the knight to go next turn, but I can crit their stronghold. And also, if they don't kill the alchemist, although they will, I can take this, but they're totally going to kill the alchemist. One of the good things about CAFO is control of the center, and the golem really controls the center. Yeah, Dark Mercia building up that groove. Sigrid has groove, but I want to save it for the golem. I'll use it if I have to. If I absolutely have to use it, I will. but I don't know if it'll come to that, because, yeah, based on my immortal air blockades, because they don't have any anti-air, I was pretty much able to just do whatever I wanted to their troops if they went in, and they did go in. And they still don't really have any anti-air. So my balloon, my witch, they're immortal, invincible, they can't die. Which means I am going to have some fun with their troops. You come down and kill that. Yay. Now you come down and kill that. More yay. Let's just keep yay chaining this. Oh, this is going great for me. Okay, so they're not threatening my stronghold anymore, and most of their troops are dead. That was a bad engage, and the reason I did not go in on their stronghold earlier. Now, I could do some great damage to it, but again, not worth it. It's better just to attack. You know, the army at times like this. Alright. Alchemist could crit this golem for huge damage. Just based on the damage I do to that golem, that's worth it, I think. Even rather than taking this. Now, I am going to take it, but with this, just to distract Dark Mercia. Because now, even if she gets Groove, which she will soon anyway, it's not the end of the world. I lose the Alchemist, but that golem takes so much damage, Sigrid doesn't even have to eat it anymore. Great. Oh, I should have Witch Hexed first. Did not think of that. Some regret there, but that's okay. I just need to make sure that Sigrid can't die. Other than that, I can put her anywhere I want. So we'll put Sigrid here. They do not have enough to two-shot me. Then I can have another pike. Yeah, another pike, and we're going to go for a vampire. Because they can't really stand up to this, and I can hit the golem. I should probably save up for dragon, but forget it. Alright, we're looking pretty good right now. Let's use this to set up on a crit for that village, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. Or, yeah, right here. Right here, unless they stop me. And in case they decide to build an air unit to stop me, I can move this up. Do they have enough to kill Sigrid on a high roll? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't want to risk it. Let's just end our turn here. They could build an air unit to go after my knight. That's okay. I have a witch. We'll come back down and everything will be fine. Alright, so my opponent played a great game and I was getting wrecked. But they went in a little bit too hard and let my pike line take them out. Now I have the advantage. Although Sigrid is sitting on Groove and Dark Mercia will get Groove soon. Now I need an Alchemist for when that happens because Dark Mercia will weaken all my troops and I'll want to heal them up for like 300 gold. Still, my opponent has a golem. I have to respect that golem. It's very strong, it's very scary. Even though I damaged it with my Alchemist. And there's the Dark Mercia Groove. So my opponent still has plenty of kill power. They did just put their pike totally in my death range, but I'm guessing they're going to move these up too. It is outside my Harpy's range. The one advantage I have right now is I've been taking away their income. Yeah, there's the Alchemist. They needed that, which means they didn't build anything here. So unless the giant moves up... Ooh! You kind of sacrificed that unit to do that, though. Yeah, and now I will totally take that village, and you do not have enough time to recover. They're kind of letting my knight just roam wild up here. Or I could crit his golem! Oh, so tempting. The archer can't do anything about it. It can get hit by Dark Mercia's Groove. I really wish I could just use my Groove on Dark Mercia. How much damage could I do? Yeah, if I low roll it, it won't be great, so I'm committing to a Witch Hex this turn. Which I really don't want to do. The Witch Hex will wipe out this unit. It's tempting, you know, I'm not sure. But I think it's better to just do this. Get rid of that. Now their income is really low. Mine is too, though. Okay. I kind of want to harass that golem anyway, because really it's 120 gold to do 10% to a golem. If I also get the archer and the spear there, that's another 50. So yeah, it's like basically I'm 100 gold down, and I can guarantee that unit dies. The archer will still hit me, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's do the hex. It's worth it. Alright. So I'm going to try to bait Dark Mercia like out of the shadows there. And do this. Good. It went down. Would be really sad if it didn't. And we'll just kind of go like that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I can die if I do this, so I will. You move forward. You move forward. We make more of you. And I can either block or send this back. I think I'll send it back to pick up more of these wonderful, wonderful units. Oh, I'll send it here, and then maybe they can go up and start capturing this stuff. That would be funny. All right. This is a pretty good match. I left Dark Mercia several ways to attack me, but no ways to kill me. There's nothing she can do to kill Caesar, and I can eat any non-Dark Mercia unit and recover up to full. Meanwhile, Dark Mercia could totally weaken my pike line, but that wouldn't get her that much. Alright, let's take a look at the gold situation. I'm still ahead, but we've both dramatically lowered the amount of gold we have. That makes this golem very powerful. It makes my witch hexes a little risky to use. But it also means the fact that I'm way ahead on units is very powerful. Like, I should just immediately abuse my massive army of pikes, and I plan to. Yeah, the alchemist is going down here to try to recapture villages. And there's a very smart harpy because I can't get out of that. And if Dark Mercia does use the groove, it'll weaken my witch enough that the harpy might be a threat. That was a mistake, though. I feel like that was a really bad mistake. Because you can't follow up. There's no way to follow up, and now that golem is dead. And building the harpy means they can't build anything else, although, again, it's very worth it if they kill my knight, because that knight was causing them so many problems. Ooh, can I kill Dark Mercia? Let me see. 2 pike crits and a witch hex, and she's on flagstone. See, that heal was a mistake, because I can easily just kill that with a pike. I don't know if she's trying to like bait in all my pikes and then wipe them out, but or I can just use Sigrid to eat you. Yeah, so really I'm just going to keep focusing down on their army. Since they chose not to groove, this witch will threaten out that harpy. First, let's see how much damage I do to this thing. Not as much as I was hoping, to be honest. Definitely capturing that. I may just want to eat it, honestly. Get a head start on like moving my units elsewhere to more important positions. I'm just going to eat it. Alright. Let's see. I want you to go down here. Capture that. You take that out. Unfortunate. Okay, yeah. I'll take this out, capture it. Dark Mercia can get a decent groove, but I can live with that. And the Harpy's range and the Archer's range does not give them this spot right here, but Dark Mercia can groove that. So I probably want to go like here. Good. And move here. And the Witch can counterattack the Harpy. Perfect. Okay. Then additionally, I don't want Dark Mercia to hit these. I can accept the Alchemist taking that. And I'm going to make some faster units, aggressive units like a Knight. To keep up aggression, probably go for the Stronghold soon. So I'm going to drop my units here so they can take this. And I'll just keep ballooning them this way. All right, pretty good. We're looking good. Let's end our turn. Dark Mercia can get a great groove off. deal lots of damage to me. This can hit that pike. But income-wise, it's 800 to 300. She has no gold. Yeah, there's the groove. There's the groove we all know and love. Unfortunately, I can kind of just surround her now, and there's really not a lot you can do about it. Yeah, knew that was coming. The alchemist should not go in here, it'll die to pikes. It really can just take that, or hang around here and prevent me from being too aggressive. Because I am splitting my forces. I've got like a huge half of my army over here. There we go, it went out of the way. And they're probably going to build a pike. They need a pike now. You really need a pike. Harpies are great at killing archers. So really what I'm going to do... Ooh, a dog. Dog is a good fast attacking unit. I'm not sure if that's what you want in this scenario though, because it's very squishy. It can't defend you if I start pushing. Probably going to use the Harpy either to attack Dark Mercia, try to chip her down a bit, surround and kill her, or just ignore Dark Mercia completely. I still live though. And the witch is totally gonna... yeah. So, there's no preventing that. And I can kind of just do this, and then I have crit on the stronghold. Similarly, no crit, but good position. Reinforce. I'd rather move you in the balloon. Good. We're just going a little bit aggressive here. That alchemist, how much damage do you do to structures? Not enough. Yeah. Alright, we're good for now. I want to do heavy damage to you. And you can just kind of go here and heal. Same to you. That's a little bit of a threat, but not really. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can't get into the forest, so just going to double up here, make a crit formation. Dark Mercia goes in on this. She's in a bit of trouble. And now I need a fast attacking unit, so I will make a dog. Good stuff. Fact of the matter is, I just have so much more income, I don't really need to play aggressive, and I probably shouldn't. But, I don't know. I feel like I should try to close out the game. This is pretty much the end game here. There are a couple things I can do. I can take advantage of my sheer income boost to either just bully all of them off the part of the map, or push to end the game, or surround and kill Mercia. The fact that they have really no anti-air means I could really easily surround and kill Dark Mercia before she gets groove. Just every time I attack her and she attacks back, she gets groove. It's really annoying. Now that Sigrid's at full health, if she doesn't attack Sigrid, I can go with Sigrid and do heavy damage each turn. It's worth the 5%. I've got knights incoming. Interestingly enough, if she can't attack back, like if the Harpy hits Dark Mercia, and she's pretty much dead. Well, not dead, but she doesn't get any groove for that. I've got a witch. I can spend 300 gold a turn to do that 10%. Ooh, that was good, yeah. Got some groove there. The thing is, I can kind of just ignore her and push for the win. Like, I have a lot of options that really can't be stopped. I think I'm just going to end the game at this point. Set up a pike crit on the stronghold. Look, it's almost dead. Get that knight crit on the stronghold. We're doing pretty good. Sigrid can't be killed and is blocking Dark Mercia. And I can take the stronghold next turn. I've got knight crit on the stronghold next turn. This is GG. They can't. It's actually impossible to stop me at this point. I'm gonna. I don't know. I feel like blocking off this space is just better from a win the game perspective, because it's like, you can't kill this. I am guaranteed that pike crit on that space, you know? You're just going for the end game, really. There's no reason not to. This is very much over. I'm not attacking with the Harpy because there's really no reason to. And Dark Mercia can already get grooved by attacking that, so I might as well build up this and just wipe out his units. That's worth it, because right now it's patch 1.3 and dog is worth more, and plus I'm winning, so I want to wipe out all their units. Yeah, this is just the end game. We're just closing it out. Make sure Sigrid can't be killed, check. Make sure we definitely win next turn, check. Perfect end game. There's really nothing my opponent can do. Sigrid can't be killed, my Stronghold can't be killed. Dark Mercy can attack it, but it's impossible to do enough damage, even on a max roll. Also, archers are not a great thing to build while you're behind. The reason is an archer is a really bad dueling unit. It can't duel another unit in a 1v1. An archer's real purpose is to wall break. You weaken something like a spear so that another spear can kill it, and then there's a hole there, and then you can put another unit there and break their formation. That's the real job of an archer. An archer should never 1v1 something. Alright, well, that's game. Alright, I'm being silly. I'm just going to wrap it up and end the game. Move there, and okay. GG. Great game. I've never seen that opening before. I think that opening would have beaten me if Nikolai hadn't gone in on my Stronghold. If instead of going in on my Stronghold with that pike and the knight, Nikolai backed off a little, they would have had a better position, units that countered me. I would have been in for a really tough game. I probably would have lost. So when you go for the Stronghold, make sure you can take it down. Make sure you've thought at least one turn ahead and you can take it down. Otherwise, doing damage to the Stronghold doesn't really hurt me. It can just recover up later. And that's good advice overall. You usually don't want to go for a lethal unless you're sure it's going to work or it serves like some other purpose, like putting pressure on your opponent next turn or something. Otherwise, get rid of their army. Without an army, you can just take over the map. This has been Sneaky Dragon, and welcome to Wargroove.
By the way, if you have any questions about Wargroove or strategy, feel free to hit me up in the comments below. And if you want to play on CAFO, I'll include the code you need to download the map in the description for this video.